Hey there. Today the moon continues in Scorpio, and I'm continuing to bring this to you from the road. Thanks for joining me. This is your Astro Vibe, and I am Marina Orms talking about Tuesday, December 16th. So, Astro Vibe for Tuesday, December 16th. And the moon does continue in Scorpio today. So, a lot of what I said for Monday still applies, thinking about this winding up process, this reflection back on what's been changing, what's been moving below the surface, what you've been learning, and how it informs your deeper truth, what is meaningful to you. And as I'm talking about this, I look down and my laptop has this little sticker on it, and it says, "Power your every passion." And I'm like, how could that be more perfect? So, power and passion are two awesome keywords for Scorpio, and that Pluto in Aquarius energy also. So power your every passion, right? And that is a great theme to think about with with the moon going through Scorpio, really coming full circle with this moon cycle that began with the new moon in Scorpio. The moon is waning. It's getting, we're heading into the next new moon, and the next new moon is in Sagittarius. So cool how each zodiac sign follows, the one new moon to the next, in most of the time is in the next sign. Every once in a while we get two in a row. But we go this time from Scorpio moon cycle to the Sagittarius moon cycle. So powering your passion means you've got to know who you are to do what is important to you. And what is passion, right? Passion comes from mystery. We don't have an explanation for passion. We don't know where it comes from or why we have it. Maybe we do, but I think it really comes from a deeper place. And so as we connect with this mystery of passion and how it awakens and motivates and inspires us to be who we are and do what we are here to do, we have to power that, right? We have to be empowered to live that passion. So how are you not only, as I mentioned yesterday, doing the under the surface, below the surface work of germinating, of moving, of feeling things shifting and changing, and unfurling below the surface, but also how are you awakening that power within to do what you're passionate about, to do what you're here to do. And when your passion is powered, when your passion is powered, you can be unstoppable. So, and that is very individual to each of us. So living from that place of passion means that you're doing something meaningful, purposeful. And so as we move into Friday's new moon in Sagittarius and telling a new story, or stepping into the story we want to tell, writing the story on purpose, right? Not having it happen to us, but being active co-creators in telling this story by the way that we live our lives. We can think about passion and purpose and how to empower our own passion and purpose. So that is another great theme to reflect on. How can you empower your passion and purpose? How can you empower your truth, your authenticity, your individuality, right? Your own superpowers. Like, what are you good at? And how can you bring that to do what you love to do, but also something that is a contribution, right? Like maybe you do art. Maybe you're intuitive, maybe you're a healer, maybe you do spreadsheets, maybe you are a barista, right? Like, I don't know, but all of those things and many, many, many more can all be passionate and powerful and purposeful and impactful and making a real difference depending on how you show up and fulfill the promise of your own authenticity, right? Filling yourself up with yourself, being who you are here to be. Be full of yourself, right? Who else are you going to be full of? So empowering your passion, empowering your purpose. And we also have later in the day, the moon moves into a trine with Jupiter, forming a grand trine with Saturn, 2 degrees away from a trine with Jupiter. And so the moon will move through that grand trine with Saturn and Jupiter. So Saturn, Jupiter is that contraction of Saturn, the expansion of Jupiter. So that push and pull energy in the water signs, and the moon in Scorpio, being, like, honest, like, you got to tell the truth because life's too short not to. So bring that together with the expansive growth of Jupiter and the responsible, disciplined, practical needs of Saturn, and see what you can create. So there's some food for thought there. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me, and check out my offer that I have right now for mini readings for 2026, your own personal highlights for the year. I don't know what I will see when I look at your chart, but I will see what stands out, and especially looking at the outer planets, because that speaks to what is changing for you in the bigger picture, some more background themes of what you're moving through. So not your day-to-day, like what's going to happen when, but more like what's moving and why, and what does it mean for the bigger picture, and how can you show up, some tips and tools that you can bring in to work with what is showing up for you in 2026. That is a recorded mini reading. And so the way those work is you sign up for a time on my calendar. I record the 10 to 15 minute mini reading, and I send it to you as an audio file to your email, and you get to download it and listen to it as many times as you want. And then you've got that gift for yourself, great gift idea for someone else as well. All right. Thank you for being here. So transformationalastrology.com is my member site. I have a post there about the mini readings and how, if you are a paid subscriber at transformationalastrology.com, you get $10 off that mini reading. So I would love to have you join as a paid subscriber and get that discount as well. So thanks for being here. I'm Marina Orms. Transformationalastrology.com is a great place to learn about those mini readings. And thanks for subscribing to this YouTube channel. I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.